Hey guys, James Lynch here doing a quick video to tell you some good news that my Twitter account has been unlocked. If you saw the video I posted on Saturday, my Twitter account, which I've had since 2009, which is verified, which has close to 10,000 followers, was locked out. I couldn't get back in. This happened Friday afternoon, and I was panicking because, you know, we've seen a lot of times with Twitter kick people off for no reason. Front Row Brian's a good example. A lot of people just getting booted off the platform, and I rely on it heavily for the work I do, not only with promoting interviews, but I have a lot of fighter contacts on my Twitter account as well. So to lose basically, you know, a year's worth of work on there was going to be a huge bummer. So I'm happy to first point out that my account is unlocked as of this morning, recording this on the 7th. So very happy to have that. And I want to share this because people might encounter a similar problem, and I'm hoping they can have a solution here if this does happen to him. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions. So, you know, before I get into that, I just want to give a quick thanks to a couple people. The support, I mean, if there's a silver lining in this whole situation, it was that I got a tremendous amount of support from people. I can't thank you guys enough, specifically Ariel Hawani, Chris Cyborg, MMA Roasted, Adam Hunter, people who have huge followings who got the word out there that I had my account locked out. And I can't thank you guys enough. And I can't thank everyone who sent messages of support and gave different ideas. That really meant a lot to me. And I sincerely am humbled and I am very, you know, thankful to have people like that have my back like that. It was seriously overwhelming. So if you didn't see in the video, I'll have a link in the description below. But basically the Cole's notes was Friday afternoon, my account is logged out. I can't get back in. The issue was that my email and phone number had been removed from my account. So when it said my account had suspicious activity, so it wouldn't let me log back in. When I tried to reset my password, it wasn't finding my email or my phone number. So I'm freaking out because I've had this account forever. I can't just start a new, I could start a new account from scratch, but that would take forever to get back all my contacts and everything like that. So I had no idea what's going on. Twitter's not telling me anything. I got an initial email from them saying that there was a security issue. And then after that, all of a sudden they can't find my email. So my first thought when I figured this out is someone has hacked my account. They've taken my email away and they've taken my phone number away, which is crazy. So as this is all going on, I'm filing tickets. The problem with Twitter, there's no customer service support. It's an automated ticket system. So when you're filing a ticket, despite all the information I had, it wasn't registering it because the way they see it is, we want your email, we want your phone number, and if neither of those are showing up, they're not going to verify you. I had my driver's license. I had an email from Twitter from years ago that said I was verified in 2016. I couldn't even submit that because the ticketing system wouldn't recognize it. And I got to give a quick shout out to two people, Mike Dice and my buddy Shaq over at Fansided. They actually gave me specific people at Twitter to email. Unfortunately, neither of those got back to me, but it didn't matter because I got this resolved. And here's what happened. Someone from Twitter ended up, you know, mentioning what had happened to my account. And I'm going to read the statement here. This is exactly what happened to my account. Upon checking, the account Lynch on Sports was locked down by a bot for having 10 consecutive failed login attempts. We have reinstated the account and the owner will log in again. I've also found the user submitted a number of tickets after we locked the account. We will respond to him to get back his account. So late last night on the 6th, I get an email from Twitter saying that my account, my email is connected to my account. I go back in and log in, and as of the 7th this morning, my account is now back in business. So why would a bot attack my account? I'm pretty vanilla on Twitter. I promote my interviews. I post the odd opinion, but I'm pretty careful. I'm not stupid. I've seen what's happened to people on Twitter, especially people who are conservative leaning and politics. They get booted off Twitter for no reason in a lot of cases. And you know, Twitter, it's just a crazy time right now to be a Twitter user. So I'm aware of all that. So I don't tweet a lot of opinion stuff. It's just mainly my interviews and all that. So why would a bot attack my account? Well, here's a backstory that a lot of people don't know. And I'm not going to mention the person or the YouTube channel that I had this issue with, but I'll just give you a little bit of backstory. So back at the end of the year, as I do every couple of months, I search Google to see if people are jacking my footage or taking my content. It's happened to me a bunch of times. My pros picks videos on my channel, they do quite well, 100,000, 500,000, all that stuff. So it's been up there in terms of the views. And a lot of people will take their pros picks videos. So I ask fighters basically who they think is going to win a fight, and they respond quite well, and they do really well in terms of the hits. But a lot of times people will steal that footage and put it in their own videos. And look, I'm aware that there's a lot of YouTube channels that do this. They steal content from people and they make it into channels and they make money off of it. And this particular channel had 25,000 followers, and they certainly made a lot of money off footage that I did. It's original content. It's not content I'm stealing. I ask these fighters the picks at the end of the video, at the end of an interview I do, and then I add them into videos later on. That's basically how I do my pros picks videos. And so I put all this together and I find that someone's taken it. So I filed a copyright complaint, which I've done in the past, where if someone steals my footage, I'm going to get the video taken down. So at least I'm not losing views or I'm losing money from that, because this channel that I have here, my YouTube channel, any of the money I make off of it, I invest into travel expenses to go cover UFC events. I'm not at the point in my career where I work for an outlet that will pay for me to cover events, and it's expensive. It's up to $1,000 sometimes as high as $2,000, but I have to go cover events to stay relevant in this industry, to get good content. So a lot of the times I am paying my own way to get there. So that's what I rely on the ad revenue for this channel for. So someone's going in there stealing my content. I'm not happy with it. So as this is happening, I file the copyright complaint. The 2 videos get taken down, and the person reaches out to me specifically and says, hey, look, like, I'm willing to pay you money to, get the video taken back. I don't want a copyright complaint, whatever. So all this happens. And I told the guy, I said, look, man, you're stealing my content. You're not doing any of the legwork. You're making money off of it. Why would I retract that? So this happens, and apparently another video of his got taken down that I filed, and I guess he had enough copyright strikes on his channel to get the video taken down completely. So he would have lost his channel, his 25,000 followers, whatever. So as this is going on, I'm not feeling too sympathetic for him because, as you know, as someone who creates original content, I don't steal other people's content. I don't support people like this. I don't support people who are making money off others' hard work. And the only reason I filed a complaint and a lot of these bigger outlets don't is because I'm a smaller fish, all right? Like your ESPNs, your Sirius XMs, they're not going after these channels, and they should be because really they're stealing their content, but they don't notice because they're too busy worrying about stuff, and they make enough money off of it that it doesn't affect their bottom line. Well, guess what? It affects my bottom line if someone's stealing content from me. So of course I filed the complaint, and I'm sure this guy had never had a complaint against him because those, like I said, those bigger companies aren't digging deeper. So this all happens. This guy's about to lose his channel, and I'm seriously thinking about it. I hadn't made a decision at that point. Obviously, I don't want someone to have their channel shut down over something like this because, it was just two videos that they had jacked from me. Maybe they jacked more. I wasn't able to figure that out. But in general, all this happens, and this guy basically sends me an email. Now, so all this happens right around the time that my Twitter account gets locked out. So this, and literally I get an email later that day from the same guy with the YouTube channel saying that, this is my last attempt. Please reconsider. If you retract one of the videos, I'll keep my channel going. So all this happens, and I'm thinking about it, and my Twitter account's gone. And at this point, I don't know if I'm ever going to get my Twitter account back. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'll do the retraction on the one video so the guy can keep his channel, even though I don't support what he does. And I specifically wrote in the email, I said, look, if you have your channel up, I'm not going to be the last guy to file a copyright complaint. There's going to be other people who are pissed off that you're stealing their content. Change the way you're doing videos. Otherwise, you're going to face the same situation, not from me, but from someone else. So the guy promised to do that, promised not to take any of my footage anymore and make money off it. Fair enough. That's that. So I ended up doing this after my account was taken off, because in my head, I'm like, you know what? I might as well throw some good karma out there, so hopefully some comes back. So sure enough, interestingly enough, this same person asks if there's anything I need as he gets his channel back. So I say, as a long shot, I say, hey, do you know anyone at Twitter that can help me out? Well, sure enough, this person emails somehow knows someone at Twitter, somehow gets the person to respond to them, and somehow my account's unlocked. Very fishy, if you ask me. So I don't know if this person did this. I don't know if someone close did it to him. Then on top of that, I log into my Twitter account this morning and I see a message from someone who's friends with this guy who runs the YouTube channel saying, hey, if you don't retract this video and this guy loses his channel, I'm going to bring drama to your life. Like, this guy is also a suspect at this point as far as someone trying to bot my account and get me kicked out. But either way, I am convinced, I don't have actual proof here, but my theory right now is someone connected to this YouTube account was pissed their channel was going to go away, so they threatened me by locking my Twitter account out. How sad is that? So this could happen to anyone, man. Like, it's pretty crazy the technology people know these days of having to go in there and hurt someone's account like me, who's really not controversial at all. So just a couple things. I mean, obviously, if someone has their account kicked out, hopefully you can learn from my story and know that I think, so what I think happened was Twitter saw the bot, they removed my email, they just wanted to figure things out and make sure this wouldn't happen again, and then they gave me my email back. That's what I honestly think happened. I don't think anyone was able to successfully hack into my account. I think it was just a bot trying to mess up my account. But that's pretty scary that a bot can go in there and mess up someone's account and they can be locked out like that, because I didn't get an email from Twitter saying that they had removed my account or that there was a hold on it. They just said there was a security measure, no timeline of when it's going to come back. So just plain and simple, I think Twitter needs a better service for customer service. The ticketing system, it's automated, so if they can't read your email or phone, then you're screwed. That's what happened to me. I honestly didn't think I'd get my account back because they were looking for two pieces of information that were not associated with my account. Even though I had my driver's license, I had the email that said I was verified. If I could have talked to a human, like a live chat or even someone over the phone, this problem could have been solved in minutes. They could have seen it was me. I had more than enough proof to show that it was my account. Like I said, Twitter also should have mentioned that this was happening to my account, saying, hey, listen, your account's on lockdown. Don't worry about it. We're fixing it. I didn't even get that from Twitter. So I think my account's potentially taken away and potentially locked out. So there was that. And the other thing, obviously, like I said, is this can happen to anyone. So just be warned. Anybody, who's a Twitter user, this can happen to you as well. So hopefully people can see this, because I read everywhere. I looked on Reddit. I looked on all types of sites to try to find a solution if anyone had this problem, and no one did. So, hopefully people can see this video and learn from themselves. The main thing here is I'm just happy to have my account back. Everything's good. I'm able to, continue doing my work and promoting my content. So that's all I can ask for. So again, just want to thank everyone. I know this is a longer video. I want to thank everyone for standing by me, supporting me, getting a hold of Twitter. I'm just glad my account's back. I'm still going to crack down on people who steal my content. I don't like that, but at least now I've been through this experience. And if something like this happens again, I'll know what to expect. So follow me on Twitter. I'm back on @LynchOnSports. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/LynchOnSports. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.